I met tonight's guest last January at a local Mexican cantina right here in the Rose City. Being the bartender at Uno Mas on West Burnside, she's responsible for what kind of music's being played. Erin Nope Woods. I always want to call you Miss Nope.
Thank you.
Playing some old school hip hop when I walked in the first time, and well, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
yes.
It's nice to see you. We've been talking about having you come in here because, first of all, I've been in the music industry for a long time. You know, from MTV and before that, you know, the K-Rock days. And
yeah,
I love music. And
that's how I recognized you, actually.
From when I showed up to Uno Mas, we started talking about it. But you were playing some amazing hip hop.
Oh,
and
thank you.
It was like not just A sides, they were like B sides.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
old school stuff, like East Coast old school hip hop.
Yep.
And I was just like, whose list is this? I thought it was you were playing some sort of like saddle, but it was your list.
No, it was so funny, and no one ever really listens to it. You know, it's amazing how many people just come through the bar and they hear the beat or the music or whatever, but they don't really listen. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that you right away were just kind of head nodding. And then I pictured you with bleach blonde
Oh, the
hair.
frosted tips, you mean?
And I was like, yo, you were on TRL for a long time, right? And then, you know, I also noticed the kicks, which are always fresh and clean.
Oh, yeah, I got the...
Right?
Got the SBs on tonight.
He rocks the Nikes, so you know I knew that you were a hip hop dude, and I appreciated that you appreciated that. So we started talking music, and from then on, have kind of.
But what I realized is that you know you know more about hip hop than I do, and
really?
I feel like I'm well versed in that.
No,
and I gotta be honest with you, like you're legit.
No, well,
I mean,
thank
you started dropping names that I was just like, wow, I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
So coming up, we've got, and by the way, I want to get into the Portland hip hop scene in a second, but
of course.
Coming up, your mic drop. Hopefully that it didn't break off or anything, but you've got the Artifacts in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, we're talking old school stuff, like 1994.
Totally. So they actually were from #94. Their first record was on '94, and a lot of people know them from their singles "The Wrong Side of the Tracks" and "Get On with the Get Down."
Well, the Wrong Side of the Tracks. I remember the video when you know they shot that in Newark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're Redman's buddies. They're just like straight up. I mean, but this is when hip hop was hip hop, and that's not really what it is today.
I can go back and listen to that, and that's the kind of stuff that I listen when I go into Uno Mas. I hear that
totally
playing. So how did you get involved one in hip hop, but two, you're in the industry?
Well, just my father was a real funky dude, and I'm from Southwest Philadelphia. So I came up in a household where there was a lot of James Brown played, and Willie Hutch, and just Al Green, and you know Sam Cooke and stuff. So I grew up with that kind of music, and then that turned into hip hop, because on the B side of records, it was literally called the do-it-yourself side and not the instrumental side. So people would flip over the record and do it themselves. Like they'd start to rhyme over it or whatever, create whatever music they wanted over these like jazz, funk, and hip hop types of samples. So I grew up in that world, and in West Philadelphia, literally there were block parties where DJ Jazzy Jeff would be spinning. And
That's crazy, yeah. You got this white girl from Philly.
Yeah, and Will Smith would walk around with a microphone in his pocket, just ready to rap like anywhere. So that's how I came up in it, and I just was always super genuine about it and loved it.
And you want to spread your love for hip hop right here in the Rose City.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
And you have been. So what's coming up? It's on September 1st. You get the Artifacts from me playing.
Yes. So the roots are going to be in Edgewood, which is the McMinimans location, a little bit outside of Portland. But we're throwing the official after party for the Artifacts, who are these gentlemen. I don't know if you.
We got to get them to come on the show.
I know. We're going to try to get them out here.
They're going to be here next week.
They're going to be out here in the first, a little bit earlier in the day.
Yeah. Can you hold the T-shirt so we can see that real quick?
So this is the Artifacts. I know I'm wearing a Def Squad T-shirt, which is Redman, Method Man, and Eric Sermon. But
you got a clock on your wrist.
You know, I try to keep it blinging. But yeah, so we're throwing the official after party at the Star Theater for people who want to come out. You can go to the Star Theater's website and definitely get some tickets to come see the Artifacts. But it's real hip hop, and Portland's great because it has such a great culture, but it's kind of its own culture and not. You know, we're just trying to expand that to. I
want to get more of that out here on the show because we've been playing a lot of rock and folk and whatnot, and that's been great. But it's going to be nice to have some hip hop, and I believe Monday we have an artist that's coming in. It's not so bad.
Oh,
we got to get you back on the show. Will you come back?
We'd love to come back. Absolutely.
So let's figure out how we can get the Artifacts back on. Maybe Redman and Meth can come in here and hang out.
We'll bring them all out too.
Have them perform.
And my artists are actually related to Duck Down Records. They're on Ruck Down, and that's Sean Price's former label.
Right on.
He passed away, but he's one half of Helter Skelter. And when he passed away, I started managing his artist, DeVillains. So we've got like the Boot Camp Clique wants to come out, Redman wants to come out. I mean, there's a bunch of...
Let's get them out here and live at 7. So
all right, we'll bring it on.
Erin.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Yes.
We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.